Hey, boys and girls, we're going to do a social studies lesson right here, and I'm going to want you to take out your social studies notebook and turn to a new page. And we are going to start learning about maps a little bit. We did start last week. I know you had a brain pop video and a little quiz you took, and now we're going to kind of be a little more specific on our maps. And we're going to start with something called a compass rose. So I want you to write down on your first page, compass rose. And a compass rose, first of all, what it does for us, or for anyone looking at a map, is it actually gives us direction. All right, so a compass rose tells us direction. So if you had a map, which we'll be studying quite a bit, you can't look at it and tell someone, oh, yeah, go that way. Go, no, the other way. No, go up, go down. You can't do that. You have to be a little more specific. And what we're going to do right here is we're going to actually draw a compass rose. And we're going to label it so we know which direction is which. So first, when we look at a map, think about it like a piece of paper, okay? You're going to put that piece of paper down, and as you look at it, we know that we can go up, down, left, right, but this compass rose, which is now what we're going to make, is what's going to give us that direction. So whenever we look up, all right, whenever we have a map and we're looking upward, all right, the top of the page, we're thinking of going north. And you know what? I'm going to rewrite this real quick. I want to give you a little more room where I can make this map. Let's start that again. All right. N. N stands for north. When you're looking at that same map, and if you're going to the bottom of the page, you're going to be going south. Looking at that same piece of paper, looking down, if it was sitting on top of your desk, and if you were to look to your right, the direction I'm pointing to right there, you would go east. And then finally, if you went to the left, you would go west. So now we have a little bit of an idea, excuse me, we have a little bit of an idea of when we look at our maps, what direction we're going in. And an easy way, very easy way to remember the directions, north, south, east, and west, or as I look at it, north, east, south, and west, is never eat, excuse me, never eat soggy waffles. Never eat soggy waffles. Okay, very easy way for us to remember the directions that we're going in. But those four directions are actually, they have a name. They're called cardinal directions. Cardinal directions. Okay, so I'm going to move my page down a little bit. You might go to another page if you made that too big. Hopefully it fits. So the cardinal directions, and hopefully you're writing this down, are north, east, south, and west. But wait, there's more, boys and girls. Write that down. Of course, you could pause this video whenever you're ready and then turn it back on. Going back to my compass rose, we have some more specific ways of using direction on our maps. And these are called intermediate directions. And they kind of go right in between. The line that I'm making in red right there. All right, each arrow kind of diagonal, right? So I'm looking at that piece of paper and I want to go to the top right corner. I would say that I'm going northeast. Excuse me, I'm going to erase that. I don't like how that came out. All right, I'm going to say that I went northeast. If I was looking down on the page and to the right, I'm going southeast. Now you're going to notice that north and south kind of led the way. They go first when I say these directions. I don't say I'm going east-south, right? I'm going southeast or northeast. And can you guess what this this intermediate direction would be? Pointing to it with the green arrow. I want you to look at this one right here. Can you guess what that might be? That's right. That is what we call southwest. And then finally, again, S1 first, we have northwest. So this right here that I'm circling out is called your compass rose. And sometimes they look a little fancy, right? Sometimes it's just a drawing like I have right here. Sometimes it'll look like a star. But if we recognize these directions right here, we know that those are our cardinal directions. They tell us what direction I am going on the map. And these other directions are intermediate directions. I'm going to write that down toward the bottom here. I'm going to add these to my notes so I have them. All right, so if I forget, I can go back and look again. Okay, and those include northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest. So when you do today's assignment, you will now have this in your notebook that you can refer to, that you can look at, that will help you. So when you are reading the maps that you're being given, you can make sense as to the directions you are going in. Boys and girls, as always, if you have a question, send it over. Remember, I am with other students, so I will not be able to respond immediately, but I will promise to get back to you at some point. I'll just make sure you are being patient while we're doing that. All right, boys and girls, I'll let you get to it. You have a great day.